as you know, on this channel, we like two things: heavy metal rock music and craft beer. So can we get both of those things in this beer? This is a New England IPA called Lost in Music. But what's it going to taste like? And is it any good? And does it rock? Check out the review to find out. Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. Today we're going to be reviewing this beer. This is called Lost in Music. It is a New England IPA from Dark Revolution. Love the artwork. You've obviously got this skull with music. It's very heavy metal, very rock. And obviously it's called Lost in Music, which, you know, so it's a musical sort of theme. And it's a New England IPA, which is my favourite style. Coming in at 6%, not 8%, 6%. And as I say, this is from Dark Revolution. They're a brewery that we've heard of. We've had them before. I think we've had a Dark Revolution within the Beer 52 box. But it's not a brewery that you see that much. This one I got from my local bottle shop, Chester Beer and Wine. It was about £3.30, something like that, so pretty reasonable. It's got Citra Mosaic and Citra Cairo hops in it that lead the fruit-forward assault on the senses. Thick, velvety, smooth body leads to ultimately drinkable beer. Mango, hazy and smooth. So let's get this beer out of the can and into a glass. I mean, this New England IPAs, we do drink a lot of them, but they can be quite different. This one being, obviously, it says mango-esque, so it's going to be more mango than sort of pineapple. It's hazy. I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to this one. So, beer in a glass. Well, we've got a much more orangey coloured New England IPA than the sort of custardy coloured New England IPAs. We've got one and a bit finger of head there. I mean, it looks like a solid IPA, not necessarily New England style, but let's see what it smells like. Oh, really fruity. Yeah, really big on mango, and there's a lot of stone fruit sort of aromas here. I'm getting a lot of apricot. Mango and apricot smells pretty damn good. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers, everyone. Oh, that's lovely. Really, really fruity. Like a fruit salad, sweet. I mean, I've done recent reviews where I've described the beer like a fruit salad, but this is sweet, real sweet mango, sweet juicy mangoes, apricots. Sometimes with the stone fruits, you can get a little bit more, there's a little bit more element of, I think, real sort of over-ripeness and sort of a real dankness almost in the flavours. But this is a real difference for me in terms of you're getting apricots, you're getting mangoes, you're getting peach in there. But it's so sweet. It's like peach slices that you would get out of a can. It's like a sweet mango smoothie. Oh, it's lovely. Really, really nice. Lovely and soft. Real nice soft carbonation. And just a lovely, fruity, refreshing drink. It's just what you want in these lovely summer months. You might notice I'm doing more of these videos in my conservatory just because the weather is better. I can drink it, you know, in the early evening, and there's still plenty of light. And it's, you know, it's what it's all about. You know, we won't be long before I'll be doing my reviews outside like I did last summer. But this is a lovely, lovely beer. New England IPA, but it's funny because as much as I love New England IPA, and I think you get a level of consistency in terms of, I know if I'm with a New England IPA, I'm going to get it good, certainly agreeable for me, but sometimes you can get real great ones. This is a real great one. And you get a lot of these New England IPAs. They have much more pineapple with a little bit of grapefruit. None of those fruits are present here. There's not really a back end to this. What you're getting is a nice sweet peach, mango, apricot. And then you're just getting that, and it just sort of lingers a little bit there. You get a little bit of sweetness sort of coming in and out there. And then you're thinking, yeah, there's a little bit of bitterness. Not really. There's no sort of grapefruitness at the back end. There's no sharpness, but it's really nice because the taste lingers. It doesn't sort of fade away. It just lingers really nicely. This is a solid beer, and it's got great can artwork. I love it. I think it's good. Recommend it. So if you see this one, Lost in Music by Dark Revolution, and if you love your rock music, then you would want to give this a try. It's got a skull in it, for God's sake. It's got flames coming out of the skull. It's got music in it. It's what you want. It's the real heavy metal beer. So, what are the scores then? Okay, the scores are in for this New England IPA from Dark Revolution called Lost in Music. This is a really good beer. It's got great can artwork, very heavy metal-esque, and it's a lovely beer. So, first things first, aroma. Well, you've got a lovely aroma on this beer. Fruit salad, sweet peach mango, apricots even. In fact, I can't stop smelling it because it's just got that real sweetness about it, and it's very, very inviting and makes you want to drink it. And that's good. That's what you want from an aroma. So I'm giving it 14. Appearance-wise, well, I suppose this is, it's a standard IPA. It's sort of got an orangey sort of colour, hazy, half a finger of white head that it's sort of retained a little bit, but it's got going down. There's not much to it, but you know that we're drinking a lot of IPAs on this channel, and that's what they look like. You know, I like the fact that there is still a little bit of whiteness at the top there. It's not completely flat. You can see the lacing in the glass. It's solid, but not spectacular. I like it when it's really custardy. That really gets me excited. But this one is just, pleasant. 7 out of 10 for appearance. Flavour. Well, like the aroma, you're getting a sweet burst of peaches and apricots and mangoes. But there's no sort of dankness in there. They're really like fresh tasting, very zesty like, very well, sweet is the best way to describe it. There's a very much a sweet, fresh fruit flavour to this. Like a fruit salad sweet, like the peaches are not necessarily like a peach that, an actual peach. They're more like a peach that you would get in a tin peach, that real sweet flavour. Really, really nice. I think it's a lovely flavour. Yes, it's then that sort of flavour just lingers. There's not like a back end bitterness. There's no piney bitterness. There's no grapefruit zestiness. There's not really big citrus flavours. It's just really, really nice. And it just all those stone fruity sort of flavours linger, but they're much more fresher than a lot of stone fruit flavours that we get in other beers, especially when you're getting a bit more, the alcohol's a bit higher. This is only 6%. It's a lovely beer. Flavour is really good. I'm giving it 35. Value for money, yeah, as I said, this was £3.5 from my local bottle shop, Just a Beer and Wine. I think it's pretty good value for money. I'm giving it 8 out of 10. And my overall experience, well, I love this beer. The beer can is great. I love the Lost in Music. I like the skull. I like the fact that it's very easy drinking. It's very fruity, a little bit sweet. There's no bitterness. It's very much a damn good New England IPA. I'm not getting pineapple. That is a flavour that a lot of New England IPAs, I think, can have. They can have that pineapple and then a little bit of grapefruit on the back end, but this doesn't have this. It's just real smooth mango. But whereas we've had a mango pale ale recently, which to be honest I didn't really like at all, it just tasted artificial. This tastes like very sweet fresh mango, and the peachiness is very sweet, and the apricot is sweet. There's no dankness, there's no bitterness. It's a very easy drinking beer. I'm worried that I'm going to drink this. The plan was, I wasn't even sure I was going to review this beer, but I bought it and I thought, no, let's review it. And I was going to put it in this glass and I was going to have a few sips of it. And then I was going to go away from the video and sit and enjoy it because I love New England IPAs and I was hoping it was going to be a good one. And it is a good one. But it's so good, I've nearly drank it now, so I might have to crack open another one to enjoy in front of the telly. And that's a great sign. When a beer is so easy to drink, even when you're reviewing a beer but you want to drink it, you want to sort of go, oh, I want to enjoy this on my own to some extent. I want to disappear into a corner of the room and just sort of savour it really nicely. This is a lovely beer. I'm gushing a little bit on it because I had such, I don't know, my expectations were low. It's not like Dark Revolution, yeah, we've heard of them before, but you know, it's not a beer that, it's not like your big hitters. It's not your Vedants, your Pollys, your Dayas, you know, the ones that I talk about loads on the channel. It's just a random, to some extent, New England IPA, but it's a good one. And I love good New England IPAs. And that is why I seek out New England IPAs from the strangest places, because I think there's some really good flavours out there. I'm still rattling on enough, and I should be going away and finishing this video so I can go and enjoy this beer. Overall experience, 15. I think it's worthy of a 15. That's a pretty high score for overall experience. Tighten those scores up, we get in very nearly a highly recommended beer. You know, it's very nearly a high maiden heaviest of heavy metal beer, which would have been good for this, but you know, it's still musically, it's a White Snake beer. 79 is the total score. It's a recommended beer, and I think this is one, if you like New England IPAs, you should give this one a try. One, because it's pretty reasonably priced. Two, because it's got great can artwork. And three, it's just a nice beer. That's all you need to know. So, hope you enjoyed that video. And until the next one, pick up a can, a rock beer, and keep on rocking.